Today's project is going to be a brand new infinity sculpture. We're doing a brand new shape, and it's also going to be the largest one that we've ever made. The first thing we have to do is to take this large sheet of glass and cut it down into a bunch of small squares. After all the glass has been cut, it's time for us to start mixing up some glue so we can laminate these sheets together. After mixing up all the glue and pulling the air bubbles out of it using a vacuum chamber, it's time to start gluing all the glass together. We do this by pouring the glue onto the glass and then taking another sheet and pressing it together. And we're going to repeat this process until we have a full stack of glass. After everything is glued, we have to let it cure for a couple of weeks, but once the glue is fully hardened, it's time to start shaping it. Starting with the sides, we're going to make sure that they're nice and flat. After that, we have to get rid of all those rough edges, so we're going to grind the front face of the piece until everything is nice and smooth. Then we'll use a bunch of different types of pads to add some small adjustments and to get rid of any deep scratches. Now, I was debating if I wanted to keep this thing smooth or carve it, and I decided that I'm going to carve this because I want to see what sort of optical effects it produces. We're going to do this by pressing the glass against the grinding wheel, and this wheel is going to add divots into the front of the piece. After all the carving and shaping is done, it's time for us to polish up the glass. We're going to start by working on the very front of the piece. Those two large faces were pretty hard to do, but after those were done, we worked on the sides and the bottom. Then we went to the carvings. We made sure each divot was fully polished so it looked nice and shiny. After the carvings are done, we can finish with the edges on the front, sides, and back of the piece. To wrap everything up, we're going to give the piece a quick cleaning, and now we can check out the results.